Ladies and jelly beans, it's your good buddy Dan, reporting live from what can only be called a movement. Let's do this shit. You're not gonna be able to hear me. Fuck yeah. You're not going to be able to hear me, but I'm recording live on behalf of the Till Death podcast. And we're making it happen, baby. We got the police, we got the people, and I would say the police are outnumbered roughly 50 to 1. Roughly. Probably 100 to 1. So this is what is happening in Reno. Reno's representing incredibly well. Incredibly well. I'm proud of everybody here. But sometimes when you've had it up to here, you gotta go hard in the paint. Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! Okay, Till Death reporter coming right back at you. I've seen a lot of interesting things in my day, but today might beat them all. I got a little cringed out because protest got a lot out of hand. To describe the madness and anger and vitriol that was present would take bigger words than I have. I kind of think this is a good time to go, because there's a couple thousand people that just attacked the local police station, and
Black Lives Matter.
You're damn right. And they pulled down the American flag, graffitied it, and of course, inevitably, eventually lit that shit on fire right on the police station front yard. Now, there's freedom of speech, and then there's kicking a hornet's nest. And I don't know, I feel like hornet's nest has been kicked. They're flying drones, they're trying to take pictures of everybody for future reference. But really, as far as physical police presence goes in Reno, minimal at best. So, reporting in. Hopefully your city's doing just as good.
Hey, Twitter world.
Don't pet the llama.
A pangender octopus who roams the cosmos in search of love.
I'm never gonna look at butt plugs the same.
Apparently, ducks are rapists.
I'm really uncomfortable with this conversation.
The Till Death podcast with your hosts Ian and Jen Avina. Brought to you by
Comfortably Violent
Apparel.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. My name's Ian.
And I'm Jen.
And we are at episode 55.
Damn.
Shit is going down.
You didn't say it right.
Shit's about to go down. So there are riots and protesters everywhere right now. And we're drinking a Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it's not beer.
So before we get into it, and we actually have Dan is gonna call in real quick because he actually was down in Reno at one of the protests. So we'll get a little boots on the ground reporting
There you go.
from our in-the-field reporter, Dan Newmeyer. Smooth talking Dan. Okay, so this might be
STD in the field.
this might actually be a perfect company to speak about right now. Being comfortable with violence is a must nowadays, obviously, whether it's in a parking lot, a store, at school, or church, Nordstrom's in LA, Rodeo Drive, you name it. If you're faced with violence, be calm, be confident, and be comfortable. From the mat to the field, in comfort, there is confidence. Have both with Comfortably Violent apparel. Go to www.comfortablyviolent.bigcartel.com. Check out all the merch they got going on. And then also, hold on one second. Sorry, Dan just texted me. He said
I thought you hung up on him already.
He said shit is going cray in my town. Go to @comfortably_violent_apparel for more info. We'll do the other ad read halfway through. We'll split some stuff up. Okay, we are going to give Mr. Newmeyer a call here, so just bear with us.
Ron Burgundy here with that podcast news.
Ron Burgundy reporting from Reno, Nevada.
Ron Burgundy
Stay
live.
classy, Reno. Stay classy.
Our boots on the ground reporter.
That's right.
How's
I'm here
it?
at the front lines. There's a heavy wind.
Okay.
I hear people
watching-
aren't keeping it classy, though.
Yeah.
Well, define classy.
Looting.
No, that's the
destroying,
opposite.
Riot?
Classy.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree.
destroying property that they had
Listen,
nothing to do with.
Destruction and violence. Everything a Metallica sings about.
Hold on. I have no opinion upon what people want to do, but I would like to say that staying classy doesn't involve throwing a fucking dumpster through like a privately held business's front window and leaving it there sitting in the lobby.
So before we get into our opinions of what of what's going on, the reason why we are having you on, it's not because we like you or we think you're funny at all. It's just because
you don't.
We talk so much shit about you. Anyway, no.
All the time.
Forever.
It's not that we hate you and we don't think you're funny. We just thought we'd call you.
You were
Don't
just a
imply
phone
too
number in
much
our phone.
here. Like, we don't
You're just some
like
digits.
you or think you're funny. But like, would you like to talk?
So, while Jen is almost impaling herself on the bouncy fitness ball that she's sitting on.
Sounds like an average Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly. Is it Tuesday? It's Saturday. Anyways.
What day is it?
Saturday.
What? Oh, okay.
So anyways, you're currently in Reno, and you went to a protest in downtown Reno, or?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Did it start off as peaceful?
Absolutely. It was fantastic.
Okay, tell us what you saw when you rolled up on it.
So here, there was the moving into it, right? Which was, I thought it would be me, like maybe 10 people I knew, and then like maybe 10 other people.
You have 10 friends?
No. I have 10 people that. Okay, don't make me clarify this one too much.
No,
okay?
I'm just being a jackass.
I thought it was gonna be like the last time I tried to throw a protest.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be like a few knuckleheads, just like holding signs, you know. What had happened is as we're arriving to the thing, I picked up one of my friends, and like he put a bunch of riot gear and gas masks and stuff like in the car, and shields actually.
Well, wait. Time out there, Mr. Newmeyer.
Yeah.
So you say riot gear. So what exactly do you mean by that? What do you have?
We're not talking like your gauntlets for when you were doing like heavy metal days, okay? Like,
yeah, we are, aren't we?
Please tell me you were going up to a protest with fucking metal, like Metalocalypse gauntlets.
It kind of looked like that a little bit. I didn't go to the protest with those. They
Were
were in
you
the
like
car.
old school Hot Topic?
Yeah, it really kind of felt like it. Like there's like a lot
Like
of leather
OG Hot
and cool
Topic.
shirts. Yeah, OG one, not the new one.
Okay,
Where it's
so-
like
so
we have
you-
clothes for different
you
people,
had
but they all say
this-
Nike on it.
Okay,
Okay,
so
you had all of this in your car.
Yeah,
Okay.
like we loaded the car up with like riot gear, including things to help people that got maced, just in case that happened.
That makes sense. What you were saying is milk, right?
Milk, yes, and
Sour
then
cream.
the nurses I was going with. Well, by the time we got there, it was probably sour cream.
Oh, putting in the hot sun.
Yeah, like no, we were just trying to bring like first aid kit. I was mostly going first aid kits and
Okay.
like things just in case it got like really crazy, like because I've never seen a protest like this. And I've never gone to a protest quite like this one. And so as we arrive, we see like way more people than I thought was going to be there.
What you thought it was going to be just like a smaller
small-
Like
Oh, gathering.
like 100 punk rockers chilling and yelling about shit, you know? Like,
Wait,
that's what I thought it was going to be.
How did you find out about the protest and
Word-
the time
word
and the
of mouth.
location? Okay.
Word of mouth.
Okay.
Like this stuff is not on the internet. I heard about it from like other people in other cities, and then I learned about this one in this city through word of mouth. Like,
Gotcha.
Okay.
The pigeon made its way to Reno.
yeah, the carrier pigeon
Okay.
kind of dropped its microfilm, you know, in my toilet, and I fished it out and interpreted it.
Gotcha. Okay. So
Yeah.
now you're there. You got all your. You came prepared, obviously.
We
Did you take the riot gear with you, or did you like leave it in the car? Or what did you-
Well, we ran some recon to see like how fucking crazy it would be.
Smart.
And then it didn't look crazy, so like left all the riot gear in the car. And as like all the people started arriving, I realized
This was more
this
than
is-
just a rave.
this was more than just a protest. Like this is a fucking movement in like every single city, and when it started, it was awesome. Everybody's holding their signs. I had a sign. Like I just brought a sign. I didn't have any weapons, nothing on me. Like I just carried a sign, and everybody else was doing pretty cool. There was a bunch of protest cuties that like were
Oh my
talking
gosh.
behind our masks and like all that stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. Like I like your style. Anyway, people brought their kids there. A lot of people, most of the people were wearing, you know, COVID masks and shit because
Were they socially distancing though?
hell no.
So basically, what you're saying
What's
is
that?
you were involved in the second wave of COVID. Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So
Super
everybody
happy.
was just wearing their masks. They weren't seen on camera. Is what
I
it
was
was.
trying to be kind of funny, so I was running around and talking to people, and I'm like, yo, can you help me score some COVID, man?
Oh my.
Oh,
like-
you were being that person.
Oh my God, Dan.
They're like, what? I'm like, yo, dude, I'm trying to find the Wuhan.
That's when the Asian guy comes out of the crowd. My name is Wuhan.
Well,
My name is
oh,
Wuhan.
hello, Wuhan. Can I?
Madala.
Is there a 2% 2 to 5% chance you could kill me?
Okay,
Let's talk.
real quick,
All right.
real quick. I just want to say, obviously, the whole situation that's going on with all of this is ridiculous. It's horrible, and it's something that we, you know, at some point seriously have to talk about. But we are here for being funny and trying to find the funny
Right.
in things. So
Trying to find the humor here.
yeah, trying
So
to find the humor
we're,
and stuff.
we're not making fun of the fact that a
man died.
an individual, a human died
This
at the
this
hands
walk.
of an evil
Right.
person. We're,
Yeah.
We are not
We-
denying that.
we are
we are in full agreement that what was
Yeah.
done was a bunch of
Yeah,
bullshit.
What-
we are all in agreement that guy deserves every law thrown at him, every law book thrown at him, like every
Everything.
prosecution, every charge,
and
everything.
Then be cornered in
I'll
prison.
take it a
that
step
was
further. I think all 4 of them.
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah,
I mean, they were all involved.
They were all participating because they weren't stopping.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're all in agreement there.
Yes.
So what we're making fun of is just the people that are not actually there for protesting for the right reason. They're causing
it's opportunism
and hurting other people.
Okay.
It's opportunism, like trying to loot, trying to steal, trying to burn buildings. Like, okay, maybe City Hall, maybe the police station. Obviously, that's where you're trying to go for, but still.
Huge difference between protest and riot.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Huge
now,
difference.
I want to know, as part of your riot gear, did that also involve any kind of weapons?
Dildo launcher?
I am going to
Refrain
do
from
something that in legal terms is called plausible deniability.
Gotcha. So you left the battering rams, aka
I
dildo.
left my big dildos and my my smacky fists and my fisticuffs in the car. Right?
No,
like I wasn't okay, let me just fuck it. Welcome to America. I left my open carry shit closed, right?
Okay.
Like there were people that were open carrying.
Well, that's what
To me, I was like, thanks for having bigger balls than I do. My ass ain't trying to go to jail today.
Yeah, well, I mean, actually, that's what we talked about briefly. So, obviously, we're not open carry out here. So, with it being open,
But in Nevada,
yeah. Now, how does
it's a
that?
different
Does it
thing.
make a difference though
With
when you're in a situation like the protest?
So the last protest I went to was in San Diego, and not the last one, but the more sensational one was in San Diego. And a wall of fucking riot cops, stormtroopers, just like pushed everybody down the block, right?
Yes.
In Nevada, the cops were like invited to come by the organizers of the event because they were nervous about. They weren't nervous about open carry. What they wanted was like a little bit of non-anarchy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, because that's the example of a
if
peaceful
you're
protest.
If you're a true protester, yes, you want to make change, and change comes in numbers.
And you want to chant, and you want to march, and you want to yell down the streets, and you want to hold your sign.
Yeah,
that's perfectly fine to do that, and that's smart of them to work alongside the police. But then you have the other group of people that say, you know what? All police are evil, and therefore now we're waging war against them. So it's unfortunate.
There's always going to be an irrational aspect.
Always.
So this actually came to full fruition today.
So so when did it start to go bad for you? What happened?
Well, can I talk about the good part?
Yeah, start with the good part.
It's obviously a total
what did you
shit show.
see? Because obviously the news isn't showing
How
a
many
lot
phone
of good.
numbers did you get, Dan?
Damn.
Protest cuties. Zero. Anyway, I wasn't there to flirt, but I was not there to flirt.
Yeah,
But of
you were.
course I'm going to.
You were.
Yeah, I'm single anyway.
Well, dude, no, real quick on that point, we know how you decide to say things that might not be the best thing to say at certain times. So when you said, "Hey, a cop's been following me," and you hung up. We both were like, "Dude, Dan got arrested just now."
Yeah, right.
Like he said something snappy to a fucking cop.
I was kind
female
of
cop.
I was
Hey, can I get your digits?
hey girl.
911.
Hey,
I
let me
got
see them handcuffs you got.
I got her badge number and a date at the municipal court.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
Sorry, we have the CBS Los Angeles news on in the background.
Yeah,
just so we can
going
kind of
down.
stay up what's going on. And earlier, there were a shit ton of people in LA in the streets. Now there's fires burning in the middle of fucking LA.
It's literally a Bad Religion song right now. Fires burning in LA.
Yeah,
And
fucking sublime.
yeah, both. What
And
song is the Bad Religion song?
Cities
I'm
on
thinking of?
fire with the flame of rock and roll.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
well, now we're seeing all the police cops, the police cars.
What other kinds are there?
They're all surrounded by the
cops.
protesters, and the protesters are setting fire to all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, the cops are getting burnt. Great.
No,
okay.
the police
fun.
cars.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead. Go ahead. So,
Oh.
what is the good that you saw today?
The
Show us
good
that. Tell us that.
Let's start with the positive before we go
because
down this
obviously the
fucking
news
rabbit
isn't
hole.
showing anything positive. So
Yeah.
what?
No, I'm honestly still kind of shaking. Like, lots of adrenaline. But let's start with the good stuff,
Yes.
right? So people coming together under a common goal, right?
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
is to create positive change, and they get all that. Which, like, the positive part was there was probably about 10,000 people there
Jesus.
Dang.
in Reno.
Okay.
Like, did you know our population is maybe like 400,000 people? Maybe. In like
crazy.
surrounding areas. So like a huge, like Reno represented. Everybody kind of showed up. Like there's way more people than I've ever seen in one public place in this town at all.
Would you say
And
it
they
was
all-
a good mix of people?
Absolutely. Fruity Pebbles full of like different colors, ages, races.
Cool.
Like, yeah, everybody. Like it wasn't just like this type of person or that type of person. It was like all types of people were there. Old, young, broke, rich, like it didn't matter.
Were you able
Like,
to talk to anybody and actually
everybody.
have like a
Yes.
civilized conversation,
Yeah,
intelligent
absolutely.
conversation?
Everybody was super fucking cool.
Okay.
Like everybody was being super friendly, and we're all like, "Hey, thanks for coming. Yeah, man, I like your sign. Hey, what's your sign? Oh wait, I can see it.
Aquarius.
You know, like yeah, like everybody's getting along,
Yeah.
and we're all like, "This sucks." Like police shouldn't be brutal to people.
Yeah.
And like everyone would like cheer, and there'd be speeches, and we'd like everybody was fucking cool. And then we all start the march, and the march happens. Now you got 10,000 people marching through small ass little downtown Reno,
Yeah.
and the cops were invited, but they were like, "Fuck no." I know I got hired last week. Don't put Junior on this one. Like, Junior's like, "I quit." Like, junior officers are like, "I quit."
Yeah,
Senior
like, oh,
officers
we're
are
good.
like, "I don't want shit to do with this." And they're like, there's 10,000 people. Like, cops were probably outnumbered roughly like 100.
So what do you think caused it to go bad? Because from what you're saying, it sounds like a lot of people were
It
just
started great.
being nice to one another and just
Yeah.
all coming together.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
was it
no, it
like
was awesome.
was it like the small minority of people that ruined it for everyone else?
Generally speaking, that's how it always works.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
unfortunately, the news is showing the chaos that the minority are
Yeah.
causing right now.
I would like
Not
the media.
minorities.
Yeah.
The minority
The minority
of
of
the protest.
people.
Of
Yeah,
the
minority of the
protest.
protest.
It's a small
Okay.
group
Just
of
want to say
people.
that because
Yeah,
Jen's
like-
kind of white, so
Like, literally, everything was super cool, and I wish your news would show, like, shit tons of people getting together that normally wouldn't agree with each other. We're talking, like, Black Panthers, Mongols, motherfucking, Crips, Bloods.
Dang.
All-
See, that's awesome.
yeah.
That was awesome. What wasn't awesome is what happened towards the end of this experience I had.
Okay.
So, you march through the streets, everything's peaceful, nobody's looting, everything's hunky-dory. And then it escalated really quickly.
Okay.
So, I know this is happening in a ton of cities, but, so I got the F out, but let me just tell you what happened last I saw with my own eyes, front line, boots on the street.
Okay.
The march went right to the Reno Police Department.
Okay.
Everybody, well, first it started at the Capitol building, then we went like to the police department, and then the flag was lowered,
Okay.
not at half-mast, like fully taken down.
Please don't tell me they burned the flag.
Yep.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I got the
I don't
fuck out.
No, I don't respect that at all.
I
That's
respect
some
I am
bullshit.
out. Dude, I was piecing right
No,
there.
dude, no,
yeah,
that's some
because
bullshit,
the flag
dude.
represents everybody on this soil here in
We're
America.
all Americans, like,
Exactly.
don't burn the American
Yeah.
flag. The
That's
only
shitting on
reason we can
everybody.
protest is because we're in America.
The
You
second
do
that all
realize
this
that?
shit happens, the
Yeah.
second that anything like that happens, sorry, it's I don't respect any of that at
I'm
all.
piecing the fuck out. It's
Yeah.
actually, there was a court case done in the 80s that said burning the American flag is protected under the Second Amendment or First Amendment.
How
How do they allow
freedom
that,
of
though?
speech. It's freedom of speech.
But that's not speech.
But I thought that anything that has to do with, like, what's the word I'm looking
Defamation of the flag or money
but
or anything.
it got fucking crazier.
for? Damn. Okay. So the flag's
me,
burning.
I'm like there going like, yeah, I got my sign. Yeah, police brutality is whack. Like, yeah, let's all peacefully protest. And then like motherfuckers tear the flag down from the police station, and then they start graffitiing it. Like they're dropping graffiti on that shit, and then they burn it, and then they start graffitiing the entire like central police building.
Okay.
Jesus.
And I'm like, well, it's been fun and it's been real.
It's like,
You're like, this is where I exit.
yeah.
This is where I kind of got to dip because like this pisses me off.
Yeah, because you don't want to be a part of some. Because if you're just like those cops that were there when George Floyd died, not doing anything, but they were still around. They had something to do with that situation.
Right. I don't want to be part of that.
You would be that guy.
I don't want to be implicit.
You would be that Asian cop that was standing there in the background.
Right.
You know what I mean? You would be that
number
guy.
3, right?
So, like supporting.
So I don't believe that that's the right way to do a peaceful protest.
No,
personally.
It's opportunism. If you're trying to go into a store and fucking loot shit and then light shit on fire, I'm sorry, that's not a peaceful protest. That's not going to get your point across. All that's going to do is make you look shitty.
Yeah, like nobody got hurt at the point that I left.
Yeah.
But like, this was no longer a freedom of speech environment. This was an attack.
Shit's about to go down.
One for all.
Shit's going down. And they had motherfuckers had drones, and the cops didn't even show up, dude. The cops didn't. Well, anarchy, right? But anyway, like the cops didn't even show up. They're like, yeah, dude, I'm not going to arrest the guy that's graffitiing that. Do you want me to be eaten alive like a cannibal by an angry mob of like 2,000 people right out front of the police station?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not doing it. I quit. Like, fuck this noise.
Well,
like,
I mean, something that Jen was saying earlier is that what people don't understand is all of that, the buildings that are defaced, everything that has to go, that's tax dollars. That's money that we're going to end up paying at some point.
No, well, what people don't realize when they're doing this to their own community. So, for instance, since I work for local government, I see firsthand what's happening. For instance, LA, they already are on a 10% pay cut across the board for all employees right now because of COVID hitting them hard. Now, what's going to happen with all the other destruction? Well, that money has to come from somewhere. It's going to come from the tax dollars, from their budget.
And businesses are shut down and are not providing taxes.
Exactly. So we're not getting tax dollars coming in, and that's what feeds the local government budget. Now, what are we going to do? Same thing that we're doing in our city that I work for. We're shutting down places. We're shutting down public. Boys and girls clubs are getting shut down.
It's just so sad.
We're shutting down all like free services. So now the local community there's going to be no more services available to them. Like all this stuff is going to get cut, and it's all because of what these idiots are doing.
This snowball effect is fucking bad shit.
They have no clue how it's going to expand out into their own community.
Well, they don't think bigger. They think.
They think emotionally. They think in the immediate, and what they're not realizing is.
I mean, I mean the same motherfuckers that like started graffitiing the police station, the same motherfuckers that broke the windows and have started fires. And I'm listening to the police scanner before you called.
Okay,
dude, our first responders, we like more power to them in a way. Like there's not enough of them. They have no way of handling this kind of shit show. Like, they just don't know what to do. They're like, okay, let's try to do our jobs and maintain professionalism, but like, they're scared. And I mean, dude, it got gnarly really quick. Like, it was super awesome, and then it was like, let's attack the motherfucking police station, mob mentality. And then I was like, yo, I'm peacing out. Like, here to do a protest, not to do a riot. Like,
yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. It's like you're trying to protest police brutality and trying to do all this stuff, but your point is not getting across when all they're seeing you do is continually break laws.
So what had happened was like one guy was trying to throw like a brick or some like heavy object through the police station window, and the organizers of the protest just basically tackled that guy and said, "No, that's not what we're trying to do."
Yeah.
But like it spiraled out of control super quick, and now there's like businesses with like broken windows, dumpster fires, like all sorts of crazy. Madness in the streets type things are going on right now.
Yeah, we're watching right now in the Fairfax district. It looks like a lot of people got some fucking Jordans right now.
Oh
Hell
yeah, they're
yeah.
just looting like crazy. It pisses me off right now because
I want some Kobe's. I miss the Kobe's.
Yeah, but you know what? At the same, if you're going through all this shit, it's like, what is that going to do to further? What is that going to do to further the cause that we're protesting about? It isn't going to do anything. So it doesn't do shit. Maybe if we're in our 20s, I can understand. Like, yeah, I used to fucking steal shit all the time. I can definitely get that. But right now, there's no reason for me to steal anything. Like that's just fucking someone else over. You know what I mean?
Well, here's what I was thinking. Like, could I get a free microwave if I run quick?
Yeah.
Well,
or a large screen TV.
Yeah, I guess, but it's just...
I'm not that strong. I can't carry that. I need somebody else to help.
That's why you get the Target shopping cart. And
you make
sure you get the cart without the crazy wheel.
I don't
one that just lets you go.
I don't even know what you call somebody that lives in like the Reno area, like a Renosian or Renoite, right? Like, this is my city. Okay. I give a shit about it.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I destroy it?
Yep. Well, there are what I've heard too is a lot of people that are protesting in different cities. A lot of them don't live there, so they don't care about fucking their city up.
There is the title of professional protester.
Yeah,
that would be me.
But you live there. Yeah. But you're not like flying from where you are to going to another city to go protest there.
You're protesting in your city. This is something that you believe in. And you're upset about, and you truthfully care about it. So you're a real protester. You have people that are going to be out there just to show numbers and to show a crowd on TV, but those people may not even know what the hell they're even protesting about.
Dude, the general consensus between like the local friends that I have is that the rioters don't live in this city. Like they came from outskirts, right? Like,
yes.
Actually, I hate to say this, Oakland and fucking like the boonies, and they came into Reno because they heard there was going to be a big one.
Yeah.
And they came here and there's like, well, fuck it, you can't catch me if I don't live here.
Exactly.
Well, they're not wrong. You are going to get away with it.
Yeah.
But fuck you very much for destroying my city.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what is that? All that's doing is causing dissent within, the ranks of people. You know what I mean?
Also, I heard, and I don't know if this is accurate at all, and I'll just say it because I was talking to a ton of people at these protests. Like, everybody was fucking cool at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it takes like 1 or 2% of the crowd to like make the whole crowd look bad.
Yep.
But what I heard, and I don't know if this is accurate, and I know I'm saying this on record.
No, it's not a joke.
I want to say I don't know if this is true, but I heard that like white supremacists invaded the ranks, and they're doing the crazy shit to make everybody that's an actor. I think this is bullshit too.
Yeah,
anyway.
That's bullshit because it's led by Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Well, here's the really shitty part is, what everyone says about, the TV only shows certain parts. Yes, that's very true. It is showing us all the negative aspects of this whole thing. You were there, you saw good parts of it, but we as the people at home, we don't see those. So all we're seeing is people acting a fool right here. And so we are under the assumption that this is the only thing that's happening there.
No.
But of course there are, I'm sure the ratio of the horrible people, the people that are just there to loot and stuff versus everyone else that's there for a real cause, I think it's probably like a smaller numbers of those looting, but we're not seeing all the good that people are doing with their peaceful protests, and that's what sucks. We don't see any of that.
It's more sensational when you show the. Okay, remember when you were a teenager and you had a zit, but the rest of your face look good.
You only see that big old thing.
You only see the zit, right?
Yeah, well, of course, it makes
That's what we're all
for
getting.
great TV.
It makes for sensational television.
Exactly.
Well, it'd be kind of boring for us to sit and watch people being
Like
cool and
people
happy
get
with one another
along
holding
and
their
agree
signs.
that something's whack.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And so, I mean, it is ingrained in us. Is seeing chaos, seeing what is it? You can't look away from a
we
train.
fucking love it. We're humans. We love watching the train wreck.
Yeah, you can't look away from a train wreck. Like it's just ingrained in us. So
That's true.
So obviously they're gonna want to show us, whatever craziness is going on. But at the same time, it's like, why is that necessary? Why is it necessary for people to be like that? Again, and that could be
At
asked
this point,
on both sides.
I don't know, dude.
It's ridiculous. What I heard also is in Minneapolis.
Oh boy.
In Minneapolis, where the cop, I forgot his name, the cop who kneeled on George Floyd.
You know what? I don't care what his name is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want all
Let's
four
just call
names,
him
and
the
I want
killer.
them thrown into a nice little
The
jail cell.
murder.
Let me get through this real quick.
Yeah.
So the cop who had his knee on the guy's neck, he had a bunch of other counts of bad doing.
Being a murderer?
No, I'm saying before the this whole incident, he's had other counts against him and other infractions against him as a cop for for what's the word I'm looking for bad
Bad copying.
Yeah, being a bad cop. It's like
demerits. Or whatever you
yeah,
want to call
exactly.
them.
So anyways, you know who the person is that let him off on the last one, right?
Got him off.
I'm nervous.
Amy Klobuchar.
She got him off?
Yeah.
And not in the sexual way.
No, she was the one who said no.
She pardoned him.
Yeah, she pardoned him basically from the crime. And so
Now, who's on
she's trying to be
America's list too?
She's trying to be the vice president right now too.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
wow, that
exactly.
works out really well. So
Yeah.
guess who I'm never fucking voting for?
Biden. Well,
Anybody associated with her.
All he's gonna do to calm race relations is go sniff everyone.
Well, apparently, if you aren't Afro-American, you aren't voting for Biden or something
You
like
have
that.
He said if you're still having trouble on whether or not to vote for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Man.
If you don't possess melanin because of nothing under your control.
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. Did you see his fart?
Man,
A couple of days ago, he farted on camera. Like he literally was on camera doing an interview.
Out of his mouth or his butthole?
Hold on. And it was like literally he was on camera in the middle of talking and then farted as he was talking.
Traditional fart.
Yes.
An additional fart on top of the farting that was already kind of great.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I'm
the
sorry.
shit that's
I just
coming out
don't
of
want
his
to.
mouth.
You know what I got to say about Joe Biden? I like that he says "man" as much as I do. You know,
But
man.
he just sounds.
Yeah, but he sounds like he's. It's like his It's his
awkward.
line. It's his
That's
filler
my
word.
is listen, man.
I feel like there used to be a politician for my city that I can't say her name because she was former city council and now she's
Right.
up in the state doing stuff. But
I know who it is. Here you go on.
She one of the reasons why a lot of us didn't like her is because she would pretend to be different races at different times depending on what or who she
I'm
was
not going to say
speaking
the
to.
name, but I'm pretty sure somebody can draw a line between two dots.
Yes. So that was a little insulting, I would say, to a number of people.
Know? Like, what if I just went to this protest and I'm like, hi, I'm here because I identify as something that I'm not, you know?
Okay, so before we squirrel moment out of everything, what happened?
Okay.
So what now?
Okay.
Now that
You basically walked away after you saw the burning of the flag.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I'm like, I'm no longer supporting this.
good on you, man. Good on you.
Like, I'm piecing the fuck out. I'm an American. I'm a patriot. Like, I understand that, like, talking about
we're
it.
here to
Activism
protest.
is important.
Yeah, we're here to protest, but I still want America to be America.
Holy shit! We're watching the news in Reno. Protesters broke into City Hall and they started a fire.
City Hall in Reno is on fire.
Yes, yeah. Basically, and the cops can't do anything. I mean, they can, but like, dude, this is fucking nuts.
It's
like,
called
I'm glad
getting
I
the fire
pieced the hell
truck
out.
out with a fire hose.
No, they've got all the first responders. I've been listening to the police scanners.
Yeah.
And like all the first responders are like, I know you guys are stressed, but can we shut down this little street or that or something?
Yeah.
And they're like, can we get paramedics, fire trucks in here? And like,
no, they need to hose all the rioters down with the fucking fire hose.
Dude, at this point, I have no more sympathy.
Sorry. Like there's a difference between protesting and fucking rioting and looting and being an opportunist. That is bullshit.
This has never happened in my city, by the way.
You know what sucks is everyone in America, this is one of the first times with any of the shit that's gone on that everyone in America felt the same way about that cop and about what he did. Now with all this looting and all this rioting, no one is on their side anymore.
Nobody's
So you literally
down.
shifted the perception of what you're trying to prove within 24 fucking hours. Because you can't fucking
keep your shit together and just do a peaceful fucking protest.
Keep it classy.
That was the whole goddamn
it.
point. God damn it, Ron Burgundy here. Elf was a bad choice. I carried a sign. Do you guys care what my sign said?
Yeah, what would it say?
Please don't launder your underwear. Wait, no, that's the other sign. Hold on. It says, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. And this was a quote from a gentleman named Edmund Burke in 1770. Oh. And he wrote an article called A Response to the Array of Discontents, which is all like ancient words for saying, what happens when everyone's pissed?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So he basically said, if you don't act,
very poetic.
The inaction is an action, right? Yeah. The lack of a response is a response. So that's the reason I went. Because I had to sign, and I was like, if I stay home and I don't show solidarity, like, I'm going to feel like shit the next day. Yeah. Right? So I'm glad I went, but I'm also glad I got the fuck out because that got really, really crazy really quick. Yeah, and now City Hall's on fire, police stations vandalized. Like,
this is like... what is Batman live in?
Gotham.
This is Gotham now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Batman when you need him?
The Black Lives Matter signs are all for Batman, actually, because black.
Yeah, but they don't have like good flashlights or something. Like, we should get better flashlights because, like, let's just throw that up in the sky. Like, we need a hero.
Well, actually, it is now 8:04.
Hold on, it's 8:04 right now, and in LA there's an 8 o'clock curfew, and so we have the news on right now. I am kind of interested to see all this shit go down.
The curfew is from 8 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. If you are caught outside of your house between those hours, you will be arrested.
Good luck. Oh, dude, the LAPD
they have already arrested 500 people.
500
already.
Today, that was as of earlier today.
That's not even right now with the
there's
with the shit going on.
There's a ton of people in between all those cops right now that they're about ready to arrest.
Yep.
The cops they split up everybody on purpose. And so now they broke them up into little crowds. So they're circling the protesters.
Well, I mean, what else are you going to do with people breaking into shit?
Dude, what else are you going to do when you have, when you're outgunned to 100 to what?
Well, what they actually have is they have those little green green shotguns that have the beanbags in them.
Yeah, they've been hitting
they shot someone straight in the nuts, dude. Like a
firework.
No, I'm serious. This firework went off. It was from earlier. This firework went off in the middle of the street, and it goes off crazy, and then one of the cops just shotguns the dude with a beanbag in the nuts, and he's like, "Oh my god!" and he runs off. I'm sorry, that's entertaining to me.
Funny.
That's great.
If you get shot in the nuts, I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna laugh at that.
If you get shot by a rubber bullet in the
if you get shot with an actual bullet, I'm not gonna laugh so much. I'm just gonna go.
No, but if it's a rubber bullet that literally nails your new butt plug,
Well, okay. Well, with my sense of humor, for to like take the edge off of a fucked up moment. If a dude gets shot with a real bullet in the dick, I'm still gonna be like, oh my god, what the?
No, you're not gonna go. You're gonna laugh. You're just gonna be like,
I mean, I might laugh at the craziness of the situation. Like, holy shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like. You know, there's a little bit of it, but I mean, obviously,
little
reaction.
Exactly. I don't think I would laugh. I'd just be like, oh.
Yeah, possibly.
Like I'm an empath, right? So like I'm gonna feel it a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I think I heard. There's even protests and shit going on here in Temecula, which if there's a protest going on.
Shit.
Exactly, but there were at least 500 people here, and that's big for a protest in fucking Temecula. You know what I mean? They shut down the mall. They shut down
protest in Temecula.
Yeah.
They shut down all.
Do you guys even know what? You live there, so you probably know better than I do what Temecula is.
They've evacuated the entire mall and roped it off.
They roped off Rancho California Road.
They evacuated everybody.
Okay. My impression of Temecula is it's a bunch of middle-aged, like slightly well-to-do individuals that like.
It's a lot of Trump supporters here. I'll just say that.
Their idea of adventure is going like, this time I'm going to put a jalapeno in my cheeseburger.
Yes, you can say that white. It's okay.
You can talk as much smack as you want on Temecula, but all I can say is Temecula PD did it right. They didn't want any other citizens to see the protest, so they blocked off like a mile radius around the protest, so there's no way in and no way out.
Unless you're walking.
Unless you're one of the protesters. So literally there's like no interaction with the rest of the public.
Yeah, and so you have to walk past the cops as a protester also. So
and
like
they're not allowing anyone in.
RPD, Reno Police Department, did the same best thing they could possibly come up with.
What the hell happened to your voice?
Are you in the bathroom?
No, I'm in my car. I'm gonna go get some smokes. So, but let me see if I can turn off the Bluetooth aspect, because that's always a little bit janky.
All right.
Oh, hey.
Is this better? All right.
Hey.
All right. So RPD did something that I thought was like rather smart, where they're like, hey, we've got an extremely DEFCON level 5 shit show on our hands.
Yeah, potential.
Oh, it is. City Hall's on fire, bro. It doesn't get any crazier than that.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're like, let's shut down certain avenues of exit and entrance and just tell people that like they're not supposed to like, drive here.
Yeah.
But like, I can't believe I'm saying this. I almost feel bad for the guys. Like, I know that not all police officers are murderers and psychopaths or evil or gangsters. Like, I know some of them are literally, they got into this line of work because they wanted to make a difference.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that.
Yeah.
But, like, and actually, like, the official, the Reno Police Department official response was, we get it. We get it. They said that before the fucking looting and the burning happened.
Yeah.
Right? They said, we get it. You defaced that police station. You burned a flag. We get it. This is your right. And, like, I thought that was the most, like, well, first of all, smartest, but also, like, an honorable response to the situation, right?
Not being defensive, not being offensive, just...
No, like, there were not very many law enforcement officers, like, hanging out during the 10,000 people marching through the streets and chanting shit, right? They were like, well, fuck no, I don't want to be involved with this, first of all. Because, I'm just going to put this out on the podcast, and I hope I don't get in trouble for it, but, like, my dad used to be a police officer.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I knew that.
Oh, okay.
I remember that.
You knew that, but, like...
Yeah.
The internet doesn't know that.
No,
and like I don't want him to come under target because he used to be a cop.
Yeah.
Like but he did. He used to be a cop, and he always told me, he was like, I was like, Dad, do you ever get to like shoot people? Because I was like 10 years old.
Damn.
Or something. And I'm like, Dad, how cool are you, man? Like, well, you stopped being he stopped being in the force or in the service, if you will.
Yeah.
At pretty much around the time he had me. You know.
Okay.
So, but what he told me is like, dude, it's not like Hollywood. He's like, being a cop essentially says this: paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a ever living shit ton of paperwork. And
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure Jen knows about paperwork.
Yep.
And I'm
have to
pretty sure
create
I
that
know
paperwork
a little bit about paperwork,
Yeah.
right? And like, does that sound fucking awesome to you?
No.
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 And then, when this shit happens, you have to go deal with this and put your, adrenaline, like
put
To the
your
side,
life
like,
on the line.
Forget about your adrenaline. Like, it is like this is why the Popo like stood the fuck off. They were like, yeah, none of us really want to get into this avalanche of paperwork and bureaucracy.
Well, you know what sucks? What really sucks, though, and it really pissed me off watching this, is it's one thing to loot like a big name store, like a Gucci,
or the Target, or the Coach
like
store.
a big name of a company that obviously has tons of money.
Get my crush.
But it looks like now they're literally looting these small mom and pop stores.
No, like that should never happen.
No, they are now putting a family out on the street is what's going to happen.
Now, what you've effectively done is you fucked up your own city on a level that's so selfish.
Yeah, it's opportunism at its fucking finest.
Like,
very
you
sad.
were once walking with your neighbors hand in hand, and then you said, fuck your neighbor. Like, not in a pleasurable way.
Yeah, there's
like,
none that I would want to.
That's not something I want to be involved with.
No, not at all. So it's just really sad. What is going on?
Dude, are you turning on your fucking vibrator? Is what?
You have no idea. It takes a little while to power up, but once the quantum transfunctioner reaches peak efficiency, that's when you start it.
You're just gonna hear Dan go, ah!
I told you, man. I'm at
You need to get the new
7-Eleven.
Tesla one. It's quiet.
It's wireless.
It's called the SpaceX
Technology.
dick.
Oh my God, they're gonna come out with the SpaceX vibrator.
This one flies through your
Sphincter. So much shit has been going on lately.
That's an old 90s joke. This one flies all the way to Uranus.
Wow.
Oh wow.
The planet. Like, why would I say anything else?
I feel like that.
Hello, Dan?
Yo, Bluetooth, kind of weird shit.
Oh, it sounded like you were ordering food in a drive-thru. It was you tapping into the cloud.
All the tacos.
Oh, changed over.
2
Can I get
tacos
all
per
the
favor.
tacos? No, not just a few. No, like when I just wanted all of them.
You need to
Wow.
order like they order on my
No
600-pound
sauce.
life.
Mayonnaise is spicy.
I'll have the
I
number
would
4,
prefer.
the number 12, the number 8,
Do you know
with
how
a
to
Diet
count?
Coke.
I would like all the tacos.
Damn.
All right,
so-
I don't think we're communicating correctly here. Like, when I said tacos, do you think I meant one taki? Like, no, there's no singular taco. Okay, it's all tacos. There's no taki.
Oh, not Takis the chips.
No. Okay.
No, I don't want the mayonnaise. Get that out. Get that out of my face.
So
Who do you think I am? Oh, sorry.
You're
Sorry.
good.
Yeah. What's going on?
Anything else you wanted to add to all the protest
Any
stuff?
final comments?
I
Any
would
final
say funny. Do I have funny words?
Final
no.
words.
Final words.
Final countdown.
I want all the tacos.
Okay, so your
Okay, we're
final
gonna-
words on the
we're gonna
protest
quote
is,
you.
I want all
All
the
right.
tacos.
So my thought is, if you're gonna go to a protest, make sure it doesn't turn into a riot.
Yeah.
Or you may wish that you wore your hair a little bit better for the occasion, because hairstyling is important. And if you're going to protest, make sure your hair looks good. or like
Because you're going to
something.
be on TV.
No,
You will
okay.
be on. Yeah.
Okay, something that I noticed that you said earlier was that if you didn't go to the protest, that you would wake up the next day and you would feel that you would feel bad. You would feel like you needed to.
I would feel like a pussy the next day.
Now, what the mindset that I think that someone like you that feels that would feel bad for not going to the protest. I feel that if you were a part of the riot, you would feel bad. Because you know what I mean? So it's like there's that fine line of like not.
There's
You went and you supported.
Yeah, there's that fine line of like I need to go to support, but I need to leave before I'm a part of the craziness.
Yeah, like I don't want to riot. I don't want to destroy local businesses. I don't want to light the Capitol on fire, man. We're all just people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
and you have to live in that city too. You know what I mean?
And yeah, like at the end of the day, I guess you could call it. It's not my city. Like I'm not the goddamn governor. Right? Nobody should own anything, right? Like this isn't. These are all imaginary lines drawn in the sand. To me, it's about the social like okay. I'm a constitutionalist and American, right? So at the end of the day, when it says all men are created equal, they meant to say men and women. P.S. That was implied, but it wasn't really well written. Here's the thing. I just don't like injustice, and like I don't like to see my country fall apart. So like if I don't act on something that I feel is part of the dissolving of our infrastructure, then how would I explain this to my potential offspring? You know, Daddy, what happened when the riots of 2020 happened? What did you do? Oh, I sat on my ass and I played PS4, son. And that was the right idea.
We got Rubio's.
We got Rubio's, and we're doing a podcast about it. So there we go. We did something.
Rubio's is fucking delicious.
Exactly.
Did you know I went to high school with the niece of
Ralph
Mark Rubio?
Rubio?
Mark, whatever. Senior Rubio. Yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
because they're out of Carlsbad, right?
Yeah. So I actually went to high school with the niece of the dude that created Rubio's up there
and get us that lifetime sponsorship.
You know what's really awesome? This is totally random, but it made me remember maybe 10 years ago, Rubio's, since they're local, I don't know if it's San Diego or if it's Carlsbad. I don't know why Carlsbad comes to mind, but they were doing a thing where you could sign up to be a part of their taste testing crew to put new menu items up. My mom was a part of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucker.
She got to be a part of their panel and help them put together their new menu.
I mean, do you need a new menu, Rubio's? Like, I am gonna sound super whack here and super Caucasian, but like Rubio's taste fucking good.
Yes,
and they actually have a good hot sauce too. Like,
it's okay that you're a Caucasian, though. I'm just saying.
What do you normally get from Rubio's? What's your favorite thing?
Fuck it, man. Give me the fish tacos.
Okay,
like,
yes.
4 of them.
Okay, let's pretend their fish tacos don't exist because we all like their fish tacos. So what else on the menu do you really like?
I mean, I've tried like literally everything on the menu at some point.
Okay, so have you tried their gourmet chicken taco or their gourmet steak taco?
Are these new developments?
No, they've been around for at
Couple
least
years?
a few years. Yeah, so basically
I moved out a couple of years ago, so like I probably didn't see them.
Okay, so you need to go and try them, and they will blow your mind. You need to get one of each. You need to get the 2 taco tasting plate, and then try one chicken. It's the gourmet chicken and the gourmet steak.
Well, it doesn't have a liner of cheese or something?
It's a liner of Parmesan crusted cheese on the taco. with bacon. And then it's like a spicy cream sauce.
Yeah, that cream sauce is what happens when you take that first bite, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Just do your taste buds a favor and make sure to order them. They will change your life forever.
Stop fucking with me, Jen.
They are amazing, Dan.
You know, I don't have Rubio's up here.
Oh, you
Like,
don't?
nobody fucking knows what Rubio's is.
Only in California.
Nobody knows what San Diego Mexican
Oh my
food
god,
is.
I'm so sorry. I
Like,
really thought they were everywhere.
Oh, I'm getting post-taco stress disorder. Oh.
Oh my god, I'm literally so sorry.
It's
I
okay,
totally
it's
assumed.
okay. We can talk about this personally, but like,
Yes.
you don't know how shitty
We,
Mexican food
we
is
don't
in
want
Reno.
Dan to have an orgasm over the phone. Okay,
Hi.
so
Wow, I feel pretty good.
Well, if you
anyone
like,
else sweaty?
if you like cooking, I'll send
I do.
you what it is, and I've made them here at the house before, and they're really
pretty
simple
easy.
to make. So
You're making me grow weak in the knees for other reasons? Okay.
yeah, thank you.
okay.
Okay, so like
thank you
when you
for-
discuss San Diego Mexican food, I'm going to
We'll mail you some.
get a little weird about it.
Yeah, we'll mail you a burrito. So, anyways,
Yo, Ian, didn't we do that to Austin?
we did. Yep, he
Yep,
brought
all right.
California burrito stuff out to Austin, and then made California burritos for us when we came out. When he came out here, yeah, that was pretty cool. When we went to go shoot guns, which is something we were talking about randomly
Burritos and
today.
guns.
All right.
So, anyway, so protest stuff we already kind of talked about.
I'll get off the horn. I'm alive. I made it home. They shut down the freeway. I found a roundabout. And,
Cool.
fuck, man.
You said a cop was following you for a while. Were they just trying to make sure that you were getting back to your car because you're white?
I
Were they
didn't get
making
pulled
sure you're
over.
safe? They're like, he's white and really friendly. Like, we need to make sure he gets back to his car.
We need to escort him back to his home.
He's gonna end up getting fucking jacked.
You never know.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah, he's gonna walk up to someone and say, "Hey, you have some of that COVID," and then they're gonna pop him in the fucking jaw.
Well, I mean, I did run around the whole protest and be like, yo, you got any hooks on that Wuhan virus?
You didn't get punched in the face. So I was like, "You're racist."
Man, everybody was wearing masks. So I was like, yo, can you help me find some COVID?
6 feet, 6 feet. I would have been yelling at everybody.
I was like, yo, cough another time, please.
You know
Right here,
there's
right
going to
here.
be an outbreak of COVID.
Yep.
Oh my
among
God, yeah,
all
we're
these
all
people.
fucked. We're all fucked.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
But
Dan, like, I love you, but didn't you just have a scare of it? And now you're like, well, fuck it, going back.
Rub
I'm
shoulders with
impervious.
everybody.
I'm impervious.
No,
Thor and Valhalla
you're
have
not
my
in your
back.
20s, dum dum.
Oh wait,
Hey,
what,
listen,
what
I'm also
blood
not in my
type?
70s.
What blood type are you? Do you know?
Impervious. Yes. Type O positive.
That's creepy.
No way. Okay,
So-
me too. So
And
Hashtag.
actually, there was like 6 people at my house last night, and we were all type O's.
whoa.
Negative.
Fucking no,
So
positively
check
all
this,
type O's.
check this out. I just heard from family last night. We were all together and we were talking about the whole COVID thing. So
Yay.
they said I guess type O positive people have a better chance at fighting diseases.
Literally everything.
Yeah, because of our
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah. Lucky us.
So we're like the superhumans.
I noticed, but like, I don't,
You do
I
know
don't know if
that's the
anybody
only
else
reason
did.
why I married you, right, babe?
For my blood.
Yeah, just in case.
For your blood.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't even
That's
know
how
what type
any
you are. What if
proper
you
marriage
were
should
O
start.
positive?
That would be creepy.
Yeah, like, that's how every relationship should start off. Like,
What type
excuse
of
me,
fucking blood are you?
I don't believe you. Let me prick your finger.
I always was hoping I was O negative because that would just be cool to say. What
That
are
would be
you?
cool
Type
because
O
I like the
negative?
band. I like the band with Danny Steele. Like Typo Negative is a
You
pretty
just
cool
gotta
fucking band.
talk in a really deep voice.
So, wow, babe, that was a good one. So, the only other thing, I mean, we had a couple of things on here, but we actually went pretty long with the protest
Yeah,
talks. So the only other thing we're gonna talk about is, my birthday was a couple days ago.
Did you have a birthday?
I did. It was on Thursday.
Did I wish you another happy lap around the sun?
You did not
A
yet.
happy lap around the sun.
Yes. My
Did
my
did I
go-to
wish you a
is
miserable
happy.
experience?
My go-to is happy escape from the womb. That's mine.
Oh. What did I do? Because I know I called you.
I'm pretty sure you called me. Real
I
quick,
did.
Jen stepped out of the room. She had to poop.
Had to?
She can hear
Past
me.
tense? Past tense?
No, she's not pooping. She had to
Apparently,
go
not right now,
do something.
necessarily.
She's back.
Something.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Jen, that was really quick.
Actually, wait. Headphones are on.
Okay.
In 2 seconds. There we go. Okay. There we go.
Hey,
She's
Jen, that was really quick. High fiber
Yeah, I
diet
drop
much?
them really fast.
It was a quick
High fiber diet much?
Oh.
No.
Just a fly by pooping.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't take the time to actually sit on the toilet. She just like bends over and just sprays the wall and then walks out. It's good.
Yeah, like when you go to a public restroom and it's just a disaster, that's because
Jen.
of me.
Jen
Are
is
you
that
like
guy.
the trainer of the people that do that?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's the HR department.
You're like,
When
hi.
people
When
don't
you're in
realize
my
that's my
class,
real job. I train
Your
people
real,
how to
she
poop and
doesn't
run.
actually have a real job. Her real job is like, hi, if you want to become an expert butt sprayer, listen to me. Listen to me now.
No, it's like, do you want to learn how to poop fast? Get in and get out with Jen's new
Leave nothing
poop-tastic
with
training.
marks.
So
Hold your ankles and aim for the upper deck.
Oh my god! Yeah, I
You've got
was
to
the
angle
first one to do an upper
correctly to
decker.
create the most artistic spray.
She was the creator of the upper decker. You know.
You see, it all stemmed from when you go to a club, you don't want to spend so long in the bathroom. So
Right.
you just gotta like get in, do your business, and get out fast. So
Get
that's
wicked
where it all
with it,
came
right?
Yeah, and so
also,
she just
Get back
opened the
out.
door while another girl was shitting, and she just moved and like
She's like-
took the top off and just dumped in the top.
was
Right
that your
there.
inspiration?
from. Yeah.
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 You were in the club
Yeah.
and somebody was next to you and you're like, I need to get the fuck out, but I got some business.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
so
like I want
still
to
had
get
to
back to
deuce.
partying, and
She's like,
I'm,
I don't
I
want
like
to
to
shit
party.
on
I don't want to
someone.
be shitting. I'd rather party.
Yeah.
And so, like, she's like,
Yep.
let's think about how time can be used more effectively.
Fucking fire in the
And
hole.
then you always have the lady that's trying to like, she wants you to tip her because she has perfumes and lotions and stuff
And-
in the bathroom. So then you just tell her, okay, I'm gonna come out really fast, just spray my butt, and then I'll be on my way. And you like throw her a couple ones, and
poop
then you go.
Did you poop all over her too?
Yeah, she
Yes.
sprays the poopery.
No,
and
no,
she's
she
good to
had
go.
it on her hand and shook her hand real quick and then walked out.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's like,
Super
thank you.
fast.
Gotta go.
Yep, thanks, gotta
All right.
go. Okay, so
Okay.
Took a weird turn.
Wow.
I have my birthday. I am 34 now, which is
Shaquille O'Neal's
that's right.
jersey number
That is
on the
that is
Lakers.
correct.
Yeah.
So, yay, birthday for me! Yay.
34, Dirty Horror. I mean, whoops. Let's try another one.
That was your
What?
dirty birthday.
That actually rolled off the tongue pretty well.
You know
Look,
what?
did,
look at those
didn't
two
it?
people like, get the fuck out of here.
They're breaking into a Walgreens.
Wow.
Time
Oh, I
to
was
get
trying
those
to break into a
prescriptions.
Walgreens.
Everyone needs that birth control. I don't think Planned Parenthood's open.
Damn.
Well,
The
you
whole
know
point
what?
of this is nobody should use birth control. We should all just reproduce, especially the stupid people.
No, please.
What?
No, none of all the
Oh.
stupid people should get a certain type of birth
I
control.
think like how Wuhan
rat
like
poison.
sprayed the streets with whatever they were spraying to kill the COVID. They need to spray the streets with quote unquote
Like,
the stuff to
yeah,
kill
The stuff
the
to stop the
diseases.
babies.
Yeah, all the riders, they need to spray them with the vaccine for COVID, which is dead.
Which is like not having
Damn.
babies, right? I think.
Yes.
But
Also, what I'm
I'm
saying
going
is
to play devil's
napalm.
advocate here.
Yeah,
and I'm
your
gonna
mom
say,
said
what if we-
napalm last night.
Yeah, can we just
Napalm.
napalm all the riders?
Ian's
Well,
mom.
the Geneva Convention no longer smiles upon napalm.
Hey, I don't. What? Huh? Who?
Your
the
mom,
Geneva
your mom was hilarious because she
My
was like
mom
not
doesn't
napalming
know
people,
about
but she
napalm.
didn't know
Yeah.
what napalm
Yeah,
was.
no, my mom
Yeah.
was. We were joking around saying napalm, like we were talking to him last night, and she said, "Yeah, do that." And I'm like, "Mom,
Oh.
like, do you know what napalm is?" And she's like, "No."
Nope.
And I'm like, "Vietnam, burning
Burns
bit
the
villages." She's
lungs.
like, "Oh my
Like,
god."
it sticks to you and it burns you.
It burns the air. It burns the oxygen that you are breathing in.
And your skin that you usually consider a suit.
Yeah.
And then how
So,
I remember it from recently is from Fear the Walking Dead. That's how it started off. They started napalming the cities.
After the outbreak happened. I don't know. You said you haven't watched Walking
Branko.
Dead or anything, right?
I got to like season 6.
Yeah, we the offshoot, the Fear the Walking Dead series. It starts off in L.A. So it's kind of, instead of starting off in Atlanta.
Appropriate.
Yeah, dude. It takes place at the same time at the beginning of The Walking Dead, but it's just instead of being in Georgia, it's in LA. So it's like a different side of the same virus, the same outbreak. Dude, it's crazy. Like, it shows what happens after the outbreak initially starts and how they napalm the fucking cities after they realize they can't contain it. They literally napalm San Diego, LA, all the coastal cities.
Like all the way out to Denver, I think.
Napalm all.
Okay. That being said, welcome to 2020. Let's see how this goes.
Well, I mean, it started with impeachment, and then we might have gone to World War III. Then there was COVID. Then there was murder hornets.
Don't forget
then
there was measles.
Then there's
measles
fucking,
are fun.
Then the George Floyd thing happens. Fucking Kobe died.
All I'm saying is once we're allowed to actually gather with a large amount of people, we're gonna party our asses off.
Yes, we're gonna have a huge party.
Dude, I would honestly can't wait. Well, I can't wait to party my ass off.
Well, what I'm saying is when we're all done with this quarantine shit, we're going to throw a party out here, which means you have to get your happy ass out here to fucking California and party with us.
I'm going to need some money to do that, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Here, you can just sleep on the couch with Gonzo.
All right, so...
But, like, what happens when I wake up on day 3 and I'm like, yeah, I'm evicted?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, you can stay with us for a little while.
With Gonzo.
I've gotten offers like that.
You and Gonzo can cuddle up. You guys smell about the same.
I can't wait for him to fart.
Oh, no.
He farted in front of Jen's parents today, and it was glorious.
Bad.
Oh, man.
It's one of those things where it's like, he's my son, so I'm kind of proud when he lets one go really bad. I'm like, that's my boy.
My mom was like, are you sure there's not a turd on the floor?
Are you sure he did? It's just like,
did he
it's like Jen likes to do.
Are you kidding me? That's barely anything.
It's amazing because the whole time all four of us are sitting there having a conversation, and it like her mom goes, did he turd on the floor? And then is holding her nose for like 15 minutes. I'm like, I'm kind of enjoying this just a little bit.
I hope I don't cross the line here, but like, did he just projectile shit like Jen grew up doing?
I taught him well.
Nicely done.
I don't know
bring
what I'm
around.
talking about.
So the last thing we kind of had to talk about on this, speaking of bowel movements, we've been rewatching Rock of Love. Did you ever watch that show?
That's a great one. I actually liked it. It's like one of the first quote unquote reality shows.
Yeah.
I enjoyed.
Okay. Did you watch both seasons?
I watched the first one and I kind of got the idea.
First one's way better.
The first one's way better. We're watching the second one right now, and oh my god, the train wreck! Speaking of the protests and train wrecks today, Jesus Christ, dude!
What I've learned is that apparently guys like huge lips and then huge tits.
What kind?
Not fakes.
No, I'm talking about the fish lips. They like the fish
lips on the face part?
Yeah. God.
Well, I was gonna say fish. Whatever you said about lips was gonna make it. And you said fish lips, and I was like, nah, that's still.
You gotta remember, guys know about two types of lips.
On the face.
Face
guys
lips.
apparently like no reaction from girls because they need to be Botoxed out of their mind.
Well, then they don't know if they are unsatisfied in bed.
We need to have our eyebrows shaved and then just pencil them on.
Oh my god!
No. I need to have 15 layers of makeup on. And
15 at least.
I need to I need to be super fake tan, and I need to rat out my hair. 80
And if you could just make sounds like, ooh, I enjoy that while you don't move and you look like a mannequin, that'd be even better.
Oh my god.
Okay, speaking of the word mannequin, because Jen can't spell it. How do you spell mannequin?
Retarded.
Learn how to spell, Jen.
No, how do you spell mannequin?
With man.
And then how do you finish it?
Yeah, how do you, spell it? No, I'm dead
like
serious. Do you know how to spell it?
afterward.
You don't know how to spell it?
I do. It's got a Q-U.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's weird.
Ooh, I don't think I know how to spell this either. Correctly.
Jen's first try. MANICAN.
I was channeling Mexican.
And I went, what the fuck are you trying to spell America? Like, what are you trying to do? Is
Were you
that
trying to spell
Marinara?
American
Like, hold
or
on.
Mexican or like you're kind of close, but like not at all.
Because there was mannequin legs on TV, and somebody threw a mannequin out of the window, and I was laughing that it was just legs, and I was pointing, and I wrote mannequin down. He's like, what?
Mannequin?
Well, it's like there were like purple sweatpants on a fucking mannequin, like just the legs in the middle of the street. Like, it just looked like, who the fuck chopped someone in half and threw them in the goddamn street?
Mannequin.
It was a mannequin. So, do you know how to spell it?
He just said, kind of.
I said kind of.
Kind of.
I kind of know how to spell it.
Try it.
Okay, M.
You got one of the letters. There's a
I
couple
got
more.
so far so good, right? A.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Spelling bee. Are we doing spelling bee right now?
Okay.
N. Right. So
Okay.
far.
Real quick. I just want to say, this word doesn't have a giggle after every letter.
Oh.
That's not in the.
Shit.
That's not in the
Okay.
spelling. Hey, I'm just going by rules of spelling bee. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll back off then. All right.
No, you're good.
All right. This isn't helping. So far I have M-A-N, and then Dan's gonna try to spell mannequin, and it goes with M-A-N-I.
Wrong.
Q-U-I.
Wrong.
See, this is where we both went wrong. You're
And-
closer.
And
Okay.
E-W-Q-R-S-T-U-V. Is that the whole alphabet? Wasn't that what you asked?
God, you're retarded. Okay, mannequin is M-A-N-N-E-Q-U-I-N. So it's two N's.
E-Q. Oh, I said I-Q-U-I-N.
You did, and you said only one N.
I was only off by like one letter, or possibly the whole alphabet.
That's just weird that you said the word mannequin after we literally just had our own little like inside joke about it. But anyways, dude, so the one thing about the whole Rock of Love thing that I did want to say is the hilariousness of the one term about the very end of season 1 when it's
The remaining
four.
The remaining four
The remaining
girls.
4 girls, one of the girls goes, yeah, I don't really have any competition. I have competition against 2 Fruit Loops and a hungry stripper. And I was like, that explains it well.
So
I
hey, guys,
think we're going to call this episode 2 Fruit Loops and a hungry stripper.
I gotta go pick up some wreckage
So we're
from
the
people that went to
2
the
Fruit
protest.
Loops and he's
Oh,
the
wait.
hungry stripper?
Wait, you have to... Whoa. You have to go pick up what?
Wreckage.
From?
Yeah,
Wreckage.
like people that are possibly maced and shit. I'm just gonna get them an Uber and fucking they can chill.
Okay, don't get in the middle of it,
dude.
though. I mean, rescue your friends, but be safe
Like
about
my
it.
friend asked me if I could just go pick up the other person, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I mean...
But
that,
I'll spend whatever little money I have left on getting that guy to a safe haven, you know?
Yeah.
Go find a bush, dress up as a bush.
I already do that. Have you seen how hairy I am?
Just get a Gia suit. Damn.
Nah, man. That's not peaceful.
Yeah.
But I will dress up like a bush because I have a lot of hair.
Okay,
And
there you go. And you can kind of hop along the street.
I was
No one
just
will
gonna
know.
kind of come up with like a cane and be like, "Hello, sir. Do you need a ride?"
Why are you a British
Hello.
bush?
I'm not. Don't identify me.
Are you triggered?
I am super upset with you.
All right, dude. Well, let me
all right,
know.
well, I'm going to hang up. All right, so much love. And that's the Front Lines report from Till Death's own Boots on the Grounds reporter. And you haven't heard it any more real than this. And I hope you never do again. Because if it gets any realer, you're going to have to vomit. And that's just the way it works. So thanks for listening. This is Dan, Front Lines. Peace it out.
See you later, bud. Thank you.
Stay
Thank you for your amazing
safe,
reporting.
Reno. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Damn.
All right, guys. So that is our episode for today. I think that's all that we want to talk about. I still didn't talk about the Sprouts drama that happened, but I think there's a
little bit more drama.
There's more pressing issues going on right now. I figured we'd talk about that. And we really didn't talk too much about any coronavirus stuff right now. That's kind of crazy. It's like the first week.
Yeah, it's kind of behind the scenes right now. Look at all the people in handcuffs. That makes me happy. Oh, the sad, privileged white people.
Let's hear one for the people in handcuffs. So let's just make that clear. That's for the people in handcuffs that decide to break the law and
breaking the law,
and loot businesses and cause more violence and destruction of property in our fucking cities. Mm-hmm. So, to everyone out there, thank you very much, guys, for listening, for subscribing, for liking, for sharing the podcast, telling everyone about it, and stay safe out there. It looks like 2020 is still going strong. There's no letting up this year.
Isn't that funny that majority of the people being arrested are all white?
Yeah.
The whites went hard on this.
It's a little guilt.
Yeah.
I mean, no, whatever. But yeah, it looks like they have the county of Los Angeles, like the bus, like they're gonna take them all downtown. But yeah, hit us up. Let us know if there's anything crazy going on in your city that you wanna talk about or anything. We'll throw it up here. We'll have a little conversation about it. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening. Make sure you check out debt advisors. Real quick, we'll go through that. You struggling with high interest rate debt, making the minimum payments and getting absolutely nowhere? You need Patrick with Debt Advisors. He will give you a free consultation and show you how to get out of debt in 24 to 48 months. He's going to wipe out all the interest and consolidate your debt into one single payment. Debt Advisors has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and handles over $40 million in unsecured debt a month. Patrick's a certified debt specialist with the IAPDA. Give him a call at 616-965-6501. And make sure you check out Comfortably Violent at comfortablyviolent.bigcartel.com or on Instagram at comfortably_violent_apparel. Thank you guys for listening. You have anything else over there, babe?
No, I think we're good. Just making notice that we are the two Fruit Loops, and Dan is the hungry stripper for this episode.
There we go. All right. So to all you guys and to our hungry stripper out there, I hope everyone's safe and makes good choices. Don't do drugs.
Yeah, that works. So let's go with that for this episode.
Drugs?
Yeah, don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs and wash your ass.
There you go. I like that.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If we float your boat, make sure to subscribe here.
For more awesomeness in your ear holes, click one of these videos here. You just gotta follow the red arrow and poke it. Poke it real good.
You're supposed to poke the video, not me, babe.
I was.